Bitcoin has now surpassed $100,000 per coin, creating a massive psychological barrier for many people. Most think it's already too expensive. I'm too late. But let me ask you one simple question. Have you ever seriously thought about the value of owning just 0.1 Bitcoin? Many people dismiss it as a tiny fraction. But 10 years from now, whether you own that fraction or not may determine your financial peace of mind. If every person on Earth tried to own just 0.1 Bitcoin, over 97% of the global population would fail. Even as you hesitate, massive asset managers, corporations, and governments are quietly accumulating Bitcoin and securing their positions. The core truth of Bitcoin is simple. Its total supply is permanently capped at 21 million coins. Unlike fiat currencies that central banks can print endlessly, Bitcoin is engineered to be absolutely scarce. When you divide 21 million coins into 0.1 Bitcoin units, you get 210 million pieces. That sounds like a lot until you realize the world's population has already surpassed 8 billion. Mathematically, only about 3% of humanity can ever own 0.1 Bitcoin. And the reality is even harsher. An estimated 30% of all Bitcoin is permanently lost due to forgotten passwords, destroyed hard drives, and early mistakes. That means the actual tradable supply is closer to 14.6 million coins. Most of those coins are not for sale. They are locked away in private wallets by long-term holders who view Bitcoin not as a trade, but as digital property like gold or land. Now look at global demand. There are over 120 million millionaires worldwide. If each tried to own just one Bitcoin, there wouldn't be nearly enough supply. Owning 0.1 Bitcoin is not a gamble. It is securing a seat in one of the rarest financial networks in human history. Institutions are no longer on the sidelines. Pension funds, insurers, and the world's largest asset managers are launching Bitcoin-based products. Every institutional purchase reduces the amount available to ordinary individuals. This is why mindset matters. You don't need to buy one full Bitcoin. You need to start accumulating small pieces consistently. This is where dollar cost averaging, or DCA, becomes powerful. You don't predict tops or bottoms. You invest a fixed amount weekly or monthly. When prices fall, you acquire more Bitcoin. When prices rise, your asset value grows. The real power of this strategy is not math, it is discipline and patience. Most investors lose not because the asset is flawed, but because they quit too early. Time does not wait for hesitation. If you invest the equivalent of about $75 per week for 5 years, you could accumulate over 0.1 Bitcoin. This is not speculation. It is a structured mathematical accumulation plan. Bitcoin does not reward intelligence. It rewards endurance. Every 4 years, Bitcoin undergoes a halving. The supply of new coins is cut in half. By around 2032, new Bitcoin issuance will become nearly insignificant. You are not competing with other investors. You are competing with time itself. Every year, more coins are lost. Every cycle, fewer coins are created. Every day, more individuals, corporations, and even governments enter the market. Hesitation doesn't just cost opportunity. It costs access. In 2025, owning 0.1 Bitcoin is no longer a dream. It is a question of awareness. Some people say it's too late. Others quietly secure their place in financial history. Bitcoin is not becoming scarce someday. It is already one of the rarest assets on Earth. While people wait for the perfect entry, blocks keep getting mined and access keeps shrinking. Once dismissed as a toy for computer nerds, Bitcoin is now embraced by institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity. Some nations are even mining or holding Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. Bitcoin cannot be frozen, censored, or inflated by political decisions. It is protected by mathematics, not authority. Now imagine a global arena where only 210 million seats exist for owning 0.1 Bitcoin. Institutions and nations are rushing in, leaving fewer seats for individuals. If you already own 0.1 Bitcoin, you are ahead of most people on Earth. Fiat money may look stable, but it is designed to lose value over time. Central banks target inflation by design. Your savings quietly evaporate each year. Over the last 50 years, the US dollar has lost more than 85% of its purchasing power. Bitcoin is different. No one can print more. No one can change the rules. If fiat money is a leaking bucket, Bitcoin is a vault. Owning 0.1 Bitcoin is a way to protect the value of your labor from a broken system. Right now, coins are being lost. The next halving is approaching. Institutions are accumulating aggressively. Time moves forward without mercy. So you have a choice. Remain a spectator or become an owner of the future. One day, simply owning Bitcoin may represent status, foresight, and independence. In a world limited to 21 million coins, zero point 0.1 Bitcoin is a golden ticket. If you think 0.1 Bitcoin is too small, remember this. Scarcity is measured not by size, but by access. Ask yourself honestly, 10 years from now, will you thank yourself or regret your hesitation? Once the window closes, it never reopens. So here is the final question. Who are you? A skeptic frozen by complexity, or a pioneer who acts before certainty? I challenge you to start today.